Local sports from KYMA News 11.
It was definitely not necessarily devastating, but I was a bit bummed because it's something I prepare for year round. It's something I guess we have no control over, so we just have to deal with it. I'm ready to play football anytime, whether it be Christmas, summer, midsummer, anytime.
The Holtville Vikings perennial running back speaks out about the coming spring football season. Welcome back, everyone. Going into his senior year, Jose DeVoe has high aspirations of improving his already stellar game as one of the most elite athletes in the entire Desert Southwest. Even more so, he hopes to elevate the rest of his talented senior-heavy squad to not only a Manzanita League title, but potentially a run in the state playoffs. But since the recent announcement by the California Interscholastic Association to move all California prep football to an early January season start, DeVoe and the rest of his teammates will have to wait a little longer to potentially get back on the field. News 11 Sports spoke to DeVoe earlier today, who recognizes that spring football will cause a shorter offseason between high school and college, but his main focus continues to be on the welfare of his own program.
It's definitely a major concern, but from what I could do now, or what I need to focus on really, is just working out and everything, and trying to stay in contact with my guys, checking on them, seeing if they're working out and everything. But with distance learning and everything, we definitely have more time to work out and do things that are essential for being a good football player.
DeVoe has taken offers from Division I programs, including some Pac-12 schools. As of right now, there's no timeline for him to commit to any collegiate program. If all goes according to plan, DeVoe and the Vikes will open up their season on January the 8th. Here's the progression of DeVoe over his first 3 years as a Viking. He's amassed more than 3,000 yards and 55 touchdowns during his last 2 seasons. We're excited to see how his senior campaign plays out. We also want to throw out a friendly neighborhood reminder that the NFL regular season kicks off tomorrow night right here on NBC. Because of this, there will not be an evening edition program. And finally, Japanese officials for the next Olympiad have made the declaration that the Olympics are going to go on next year at any cost. NBC's Keir Simmons reports.
The delayed Tokyo Olympics will be held at any cost, a senior Japanese minister says. For many athletes, that positive signal offering a mixture of relief and excitement.
But this is like the first time I'm hearing this. So this is like real time, actually. I think it's tremendous. It gives me a sense of peace.
Japan's Olympic minister announcing, quote, the games have to be held no matter what it takes.
This decision makes me excited because now I know surely that I have something that I can truly prepare for.
This morning, Japan's Olympic spokesman telling me from Tokyo they're planning for the worst while hoping for the best.
Which means holding the Olympics even if there is still the coronavirus.
This is why we are taking this approach to come together, coming up with the COVID-19 countermeasures.
On the Tokyo Olympics website, athletes from many nations pledging to keep training.
I decided not to give up, and that's part of the Olympic spirit.
Officials say they are learning from events like the US Open. They say it's possible there will be no spectators. The new message of next year's games, a world torn apart by coronavirus, will reunite, stronger together. And more on what this COVID-19 countermeasures proposal suggests, it says that athletes may stay outside of the Olympic Village and have their access to the village and to venues carefully managed. But Olympic officials tell me that while there may be a reduction in spectators, there are no plans. There will not be a reduction in the numbers of athletes. The IOC Vice President saying this week this will be the games that conquers COVID. Keir Simmons, NBC News, London.
With that being said, that's going to do it for this round of sports. We got more coming up right after this.